Hypnotic Rose, maybe one of the most, well, underwhelming characters in this game, at least in this mod. You'd expect her primary fire, which consists of 35, ammo, and dealing some decent damage, to be at least a little stronger. This rose has 125 HP, which makes her a little bit stronger than the usual rose. I think normal roses have, just 100 HP, but I'm not really sure about that. Never mind, little correction, normal rose also has 125 HP in this mod. I'm not sure about vanilla though. Now for her gimmick, she can hypnotize zombies. At least you expect it to be more useful than it actually is, because as I said, this character is pretty underwhelming. Even though her damage is decent, she has no homing. And her hypnometer isn't exactly the best either. Her hypnometer is basically just out of bad trash, Even though she gains area of effect, this isn't really effective in, anywhere else other than ops or just back or middle ground. Considering everything, the zombies would actually just destroy you already on the spot. Mostly before you even get your, your meter up. She suffers from typical rose problems. Plus, she isn't exactly the best when it goes to her damage. Especially because her homie just does not exist. Now on their abilities I prefer to use. First up is just Adrenaline Rush, which allows you to support your team much more than you normally could. If you shoot it on the ground, well, anywhere near your teammates, it just straight up boosts their regeneration and speed. This also works if you just want to use it on yourself. As you can see, I got a speed boost from it. Next up is Arcane Enigma, or lotus, whatever, depending on what you play or prefer. This abilities makes you go invincible for a certain amount of time and heals your teammates. It has received a big buff in this mod. Instead of 2 per tick, healing 5 per tick. This ability also works on you, allowing you to heal yourself once, but please remember, you're not invincible in this form. Next up we have Gotify. This is just a default Gotify. Bro, that should be at least an assist. Now, a little bit of gameplay. She's not exactly the best character. should speed up the plant regeneration, but isn't very noticeable when it comes to our adrenaline rush. Also, our projectiles do actually do a little bit of, I suppose it could be referred to as poison damage. Just over time damages zombies. Just for a little bit. She doesn't exactly pair best in normal 1v1s, so you just stay behind and just focus on the weak ones. Or just support your team, which is something Rose was originally very designed for. Supporting your team, not being actually a DPS. To explode after a while. At least if you had the other ability. Adrenaline loop, as you can see, does nothing to the enemy team. Also, the spore rose, or however you want to call her, can be decent when it comes to afterburn or some sort of preventing, you know, healing for a limited amount of time.